Jay, obviously knocked out the FA Cup. What's your assessment on today's game?
I think it was a deserved result. Thought Sunderland were better than us. They won more first balls, they won more second balls, they won more tackles, they won more duels, and they punished us in the moments where the chances came. Disappointed, obviously, and we've been coming off the back of some real good performances, and we've been piecing things together, and we were waiting on a moment where we could translate that into a performance, into a result, and today wasn't the case. So bitterly disappointed. It's one of those games where I think we have to hold ourselves accountable, from me all the way through to the players. Something wasn't right. We need to figure what that is, turn it right, and then go again, because we've got Charlton, a massive game in the league come Sunday.
The team couldn't carry momentum from last week. How disappointing is that?
Yeah, hugely disappointing. Like I said, we're a team that's built of hunger, fight, passion. We're a team that works. If we can't win the first balls, we win the second balls. Thought we were slow off the pace today. Thought we allowed too much space in between our units. We looked disjointed. Obviously, understandably, going into the game with ineligibilities, with Jazz Ball missing and Emma Thompson missing, so we're having to move a few things around. I think we lacked the energy of Annie Hutchins in the midfield. And then as the game kind of petered on, losing Izzy Collins so early, Liv Bramley's introduction, then losing G, doesn't help us at all, and Scarlett's having to come on and Annie's having to move back to midfield, and then towards the end losing Scarlett again. So it was a chaotic game. It was a game that we weren't able to control, but it was a game that we certainly didn't deserve to win. And
you mentioned the injuries there to add to the growing list. How are those guys doing?
Yeah, it's frustrating. Izzy's gone straight off to get an X-ray on her shoulder. I think that popped out in game, so that's something we're going to have to look, and she's obviously been fantastic over the last few games for us. Been a shining light in that back line. And then with G, she's going to be assessed as well, and she's been pivotal to how we played this season, winning a lot of the second balls in the midfield, and she's fantastic on breakdown. And I felt when we lost her, and we lost an enforcer in the middle of the pitch, and the spaces then opened up for them to get at the back line, which is exactly what a team like Sunderland want. They're not going to keep the ball for 7, 8, 9 passes when they can play it forward and get at you and hurt you. And yeah, listen, there'll be spells to look back through, less emotion maybe. There were spells in that second half where I think we managed moments of the games well, and we tried to create something, but it wasn't something substantial. And like I said, we were nowhere near our levels that we've recently set, and we've got to look at the why and make sure that we don't allow this to become a habit.
And looking forward now, 7 big games. How important is this to kind of finish off the league strong and stay up in the Championship?
Yeah, I think let's not beat around the bush. We're in a relegation fight, and in that relegation fight you see which players and which staff member want to fight. You need aggression, you need passion, you need commitment, you need desire, you need all the basic fundamentals, and then off the back of that your performances will then improve and increase from that. And that's what we need now to see. We've got 7 games, 21 points, and we need to start winning games of football. It's the kind of crunch time now for us as a group. Maybe today was a bit of a reality check. It set us back in terms of our confidence and our belief. Whether we come in with this game with overly confident, thinking off the back of the 3 we can now translate that into performance. And Sunderland, they scored us today. They, like I said, they were just holistically the better team. So listen, it's happened. We've got to learn from it quickly. We've got to move on from it quickly. We can't dwell on it. It won't define us. But now for us as a group, we've got to stay together. We've got to stay focused. We've got to understand what's going to get out of this position that we're in. And we've got to start, as I keep saying, week on week, we've got to start changing positives and performances into points, because right now we need points.